Ah, how we doing, people? Hope you're good. Hope you're blessed. We're here. We are here with a stream. Wow. Apologies for the wait, guys. I had to sort some stuff out because I've not used StreamYard in quite a while. And because of this camera that I've now got, I had to kind of lower the quality, the camera quality. So instead of being 1080p, I had to go to 720p. But anyway, but yeah, welcome guys. Welcome to the live stream. Let's get this in, let's get into it, shall we? As you can see by the title, us dropping points, the blue sharks are circling, and can United get top four? Well, we will get into that. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into that. We might have a guest coming. I don't know. Potentially. You know what I'm saying? But if not, you just have to deal with me, guys. You just have to deal with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Arsenal dropping points yesterday. In fact, let's get this. It's a Friday night, guys, so bless up anyone that's locked in, tuned in. Valentine's Day tomorrow, and spend time with your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? We got the can of AU, Cherryade, if you can see it on the screen. Nice bit of Cherryade, AU, Bosh. Let's get this cracking. So whatever you got to drink, get it cracking. And we'll just have a chill day. We'll just have a chill night, lads. Just have a chill night. Because Arsenal looked like they had a chilled night, didn't they, last night? Getting bullied for about 90 minutes of football, pretty much. Well, we'll tell a lie. They probably bullied us for like 75. Something like that. Because that first half, fucking hell, horrendous. One shot all of 45 minutes. And none of them were on target, by the way. Not one shot was on target in the first half. Listen, it's not time to panic yet. It's not time to get the emergency streams. Title over. Title race over. Nothing like that. But we need to keep our feet firmly on the ground. 12 games to go. 4 points ahead. It's not possible. It's not impossible for City to catch us and overtake us. Hence why I called it this stream title, The Blue Shots Are Circling. And to be honest with you guys, let's be honest, they're not exactly at their absolute best. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not at their actual best. And yet we're giving them a chance. They played Fulham. Yeah, they scored 3 goals. They did look kind of good. But at the same time, Fulham didn't help themselves. They were poor as well. Yeah. Because if they played the exact same as they played against Brentford, that the way they played, then I don't think they score the goals they score. They could potentially have lost the game because Fulham did have chances. Harry Wilson had chances. I think Smith Rowe had an attempt. Who else had an attempt? Might have been who is it now? Someone else had the attempt. Jimenez. I think Jimenez had a chance. So listen, City don't need to play that great or be at their. They don't need to go on a 12-game winning streak to overtake us. You do realise this. They could drop points after points after points after points and still be near us. because we should have got the job done when we played Forest and Liverpool. That's the point. We should have had the cushion, because this shit that we're dealing with right now is the reason why they're this close, the reason why they are confident. Listen, we're in control. We're top of the league, right? But at the same time, guys, we do need to take it game by game and get back to winning ways as soon as possible. We can't drop points again. We cannot drop points again. Let's get the fixtures up, shall we? Let's get the fixture up, because we can't do this. We can't do this at all. And let me Jesus, I've not done this a while, have I? But yeah, we can't keep doing this. Yeah, so let's get the let's get to FA Cup tonight, innit? It's 0-0. Just started. So let's go to Premier League. Let's go to Oz. Let's go to fixtures. All right, let's go to fixtures. Obviously, we play FA Cup this weekend. That's on a Sunday, half 4. We might be. I don't think we're doing a watch along. I don't think, but we'll see. Then we've got Wolves on Wednesday. That's not an easy game. They're fighting for their lives. That is not an easy game. We struggled against them. I think it was for December, was it? So like nearly two months ago. We struggled at the Emirates. So going to the Molineux, it's gonna be another sticky game. Can't lie, guys. Another sticky game, another stinky game. Then Tottenham, listen. Tottenham away. Listen. New manager bounce. All the motivation I need for this game. We're in a sticky situation, and this is the perfect time for Tottenham to be like, you know what? Couple of games to go. By the time we're gonna play them, it'll be basically 11 games to go. And after we play them, it's 10 games to go. So they'll be looking at it thinking, you know what? Let's just have a go. Let's just have a go at home. Let's just stamp our foot and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? And if we drop points in any of them 2 games, listen, City will take over. I feel like City will take over. I think at the minute, we're just about doing all right. But we've been here before, guys. We've been here before. This same bullshit. Look, Chelsea after that. We struggled against Chelsea, and they're shit. We struggled against Chelsea, and they're shit. Both in the league, and both in the 2 legs in the Carabao Cup. Like, we're just not playing well, guys. And Brighton away, like, we only just beat Brighton at the Emirates as well, and we do struggle at the Amex Stadium. It's tough games, man. Tough games. And look, after that, Everton at home struggled against them. We should have dropped points to them. And then obviously the cup final. Got to beat them in the cup final. Beat their momentum. Whoever wins that final will win the league. That's my theory on that. Whoever wins the final will win the league. And then obviously after that, we've got Bournemouth at home. Another tough game. City away. Very, very tough. Straight a few days after the cup final as well. Then so obviously Newcastle at home, another tough game. They've been up and down, but by the time we play them, you never know. They might be all right to play against them. Again, like Fulham at home, struggled against them. Only just beat them 1-0 at Craven Cottage. Just saying. West Ham away, they've had a very good result against Man United recently. They're fighting for their lives and they're picking up some form. They're looking to get out of relegation. If they're still in that relegation bracket or not far away from out of the relegation battle, then that's a very, very tough game. And that's towards the end of the season. Look at that. Burnley playing for pride. Even though it's at the Emirates, we should be dealing with them. But you never know. And then Palace away should be an okay game. But you never know. You never know. We could be at that point 2 points ahead or 1 point ahead. Do you honestly think that game's going to be an easy ride? A Selhurst Park. If we are not more than 6 points clear by the time we get to Palace. Sorry. We won the league by then, won't we, lads? Sorry. If we are not more than 3 points at Palace, yeah. Get ready for the rockiest ride at the end of the season. Get ready, guys. Because in goal difference, right, they're not far behind us. I think they're like 2 points, 2 points, two goal difference behind us, or 1 goal difference behind us. Just saying. Or they might be ahead on goal difference now. Let's look at the table. Look at the table. No, we're ahead by 2. We're ahead by 2. But if we finish on the same goal difference and exact same points, it will go down to who scored the most goals. And guess what? Typical, it's Manchester City, isn't it? You only got 1 guy scoring for them, pretty much. And now 2 because he's joined them now. But we're having a shock. Like, it looks good on paper, doesn't it, lads? Only losing 3 out of 26. But it's the Jaws. It's the Jaws that's cost us. 2 games already. In fact, no, 3 games, I believe, that's cost us. 3 games out of the 6. I think anyway. I could be wrong. It could be more. Could be majority of the draws. I need to have a look at the fixtures back because I can name you 3 already, and that's Liverpool recently at home, Forest away recently, then Chelsea in the league at Stamford Bridge. So yeah, that game's cost us. That's going to bite us on the arse. I'm not even going to lie. That is going to kill us. That is an absolute disgrace. Oh, sorry, Brentford. Brentford recently. So that's majority of the draws. But again, we could have actually dropped points last night. We could have actually dropped points last night. Just saying. Just saying. We could have actually dropped points last night. We could have actually dropped points last night. But yet we got a draw. So that's another game. So 4 out of the 6. 4 out of the 6. Villa deservedly lost, but we could have got a point. It all adds up. We already said Chelsea. We already said Chelsea. Then we're down to 10 men. Fucking hell. Sunderland. How could we forget about that? How could we forget about that? We were winning that game as well, 2-1. That's another game. 5. The City one at the Emirates. Listen, I know it's at home, but at the time, when we look back at all of this, that's a reasonable point. Even though realistically, we should be trying to get 3 points. But we was down 1-0. We're same with the Sunderland, but then we were back in the lead. We equalised, then we took the lead. Then late minute equaliser for Sunderland. So out of the 6, you could argue say 5. 5 out of the 6 draws has cost us already. And this is why these next 12 games are very crucial. All of them are crucial. How many points do you think we can't drop? Because my answer is potentially 2 or maybe 3 at a push. If we drop more than 2 or 3 games, it's City's. If not, we have been let off so much. We've been let off so much. We can't keep doing this. And also, why is it, right? Why is it when you think about it, right? As well, let me just go full screen. Stop sharing. If you think about it, yeah. Why is a lot of games when the going gets tough, we resort to cowardly behaviour? Manchester United game, when we lost 3 points, that's actually another game. Should have got a point. Should have got a point out of that game. Yeah. And potentially maybe won the game. But I'm not gonna do that. I ain't shameless like that. Maybe if you had a bit of balls about you, then yeah, you get the 3 points. Shit how's it, like you did at Old Trafford. But oh no, when the goings gets tough, when it matters, you're dropping points. When it matters. When it comes to crunch time, we see what this team does. When it gets tough. These 12 games, these next two games, guys, if I see another performance like this against Brentford, yeah, I am not going to be happy. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to be happy at all. I won't be happy. I won't be calm, yeah, and I won't be giving players a bit of praise now and then, like Trossard. You know, let's be honest, guys, he was quite shit. Let's just have it right, because you know he went past the players a couple of times, put the ball in the box. We seen him produce better than that, but yet, you know, because the bar is so low, I'm having to sort of, you know, slide that a little bit. But I can't. And when I watch back at that match reaction, I'm just being honest. Like, I should have just came out with it. But at the same time, guys, I don't want to be negative when we're top of the league, 4 points clear, and we are near towards the end of the season. But the reason why I'm getting a bit like fed up is because I'm seeing the capitulation. I'm seeing it happen. Yeah. Zubamendi last night. Zubidu, where are you? You weren't there. You weren't there last night, pal. I tell you that. You was not there last night. What did you contribute? What did you offer us? On the ball, off the ball. You were a passenger, mate. I'm sorry. You was an absolute passenger. Declan Rice, he had a crap game, but he's basically putting his all on the line. He's putting his heart on the line. You know, he's basically the tank that's literally on his last legs. You know what I mean? Same with Gabriel. First 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. What are you doing with that pass? Just calm down. I'm telling you guys, when the going gets tough, it's like they can't handle it. We're in all competitions and they're thinking ahead. They're thinking ahead. Oh, got to stay in the title race. Oh, we've got a cup final. Oh, FA Cup. We've got to get to the next round. Oh, the Champions League. We've got to go far, try and get to the final and try and just calm down, boys. Get the job done. game by game. Look at Liverpool when they nearly won the quad. Do you think they were doing this crap? Do you really think they were doing this crap? They were up against the City at their prime, at their peak. This is not peak City. This is not prime City, and we're fucking it up. That is what's frustrating me. This is not a really good City team. I've seen the City team. They would have been clear by now. They would have got 9 or 10 points clear. They wouldn't be messing about like we're doing. They would have been 9 or 12 points clear by now, and would have been sat there and would be like, you know what? I know it's 12 games to go. I know it's like, possible, but they're just on a run. Winning, but not doing that. They're winning, but it's not the City that we've seen back in the day. That season when they got, was it 98 points? And Liverpool got 97 or something daft like that. 1 point difference. And both teams were nearly on 100. That was an absolute joke of a season. That's what Liverpool had to come up against. Eventually, they won the league. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, they went on to win the league. But it's just mental, isn't it? When a team is just picking up 90 plus points, and you've got 90 plus points as well, nearly 100 points, you're going for the league. Do you know how mad that is? Mental. But yeah, I'm not happy with Arsenal dropping points like this. We're 3 losses. Liverpool, that you can say that cost us, but at the same time, that's early on in the season. Man United, though, still unforgiving. Still unforgiving that. Both the players and both the manager. He knows he should be starting Victor Gyökeres. Maybe in this game, this Brentford game, yes, I'm wanting Gyökeres to start. But it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. You can't utilise Gyökeres in that sort of game. There's no space to run in behind. We know he's not a link-up type of player. The only thing that you need him for, and we kind of did use him for, is the pressing. But at the same time, it's just still not good enough, is it? Still not good enough. But it is what it is, isn't it? Got games coming up, and Wolves is not an easy game at the Molineux. It's not easy. We only just beat them in December at the Emirates as well. And we've got Tottenham away at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Do you know what I'm saying? And what better way to play us? What motivation do you need if you're a Tottenham player? They're top of the league. They can stop us winning the league potentially. They could throw us off course. They could throw us off course. Because let's say we're still 4 points clear of Manchester City by the time we play Tottenham. Momentum. It's not momentum, it's motivation. Stopping Arsenal. Stopping Arsenal, winning our game. Winning our game against Arsenal at our ground. We could potentially stop them from winning the league. And for us, you know what our motivation is? Beat Tottenham. Go on to great for this. Because if beating Tottenham, it's not really a statement win. Because everyone seemed to be beating Tottenham. But back on course. We need to stay on course. Beat Tottenham, yeah. We'll go 7 points clear, obviously, with a game ahead. Because we play Wolves. So we'll go, let's say we beat Wolves, 7 points. Then if City beat whoever they play on the weekend, back to 4 points. We beat Tottenham, 7 points. But obviously City have a game in hand. But it doesn't matter, as long as you put points on the board, puts pressure on City. But at the same time, if we don't beat these 2 games, call it there. These next 2 games matters. The batter, guys. Wolves is no joke. Tottenham is not a joke. It's not a joke. Got to turn up. And obviously, we've got a cup. We've got a cup game as well this Sunday. Obviously, we should be going through. We should be going through. And yeah, right. Obviously, we speak about Manchester City. Current second place, only 4 points behind us. Got them in the cup final. Still in all competitions, lads. And it's a really bad City team. Listen, they got Guardiola. And Guardiola knows how to win. Yeah. So him being in this position, and it's not the greatest City team, it's very worrying. Very worrying. We just better pray they don't go on a run these next between 3 to 5 games. Between 3 to 5 games, if they win their next 3 to 5 games, it's hard to knock it down. That sort of momentum for City. When they go on that 5 to 10 game run, you better pray. You better pray. And I'm having a look at the fixtures right now for them. Get it up. Get it up. There we go. So yeah, they won the last three. They won the last three. 2 in the Premier League. Got Salford in the Cup, Newcastle on Saturday. Then it's Leeds away. So it's not easy. Not Fulham, Nottingham Forest at home, West Ham away. That's a tough game. Both are tough games, to be fair. Palace. I don't know. Palace. I'm not really rating Palace at the minute. You never know. Us in the final. Anyone's game. Let's have a look at their last games. So at the minute, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last 6 games, they won 5 out of 6. If I'm correct. And you know, it's just momentum, innit? Like, oh, Chelsea, then us, then Burnley, then Everton. That'll be a tough game. Brentford, that could potentially be a tough game. I'm not really sure about their away record, but you know, that's definitely a pray along in it. Bournemouth away, that ain't easy, and then Villa at home, that's definitely not easy. So about time we get to the end of the season, hopefully we have, you know, got the job done between I'd say, I'm going to say between these 2 games. These 2 games, if we have not got the job done, then it's a sticky one, innit? Because obviously, what's our last 4 games? I actually forgot. I know one of them's Palace. That's the last game. I think we're away for that. Let me have a look. There we go. Our last 4 games, look. Fulham at home, West Ham away, Burnley at home, Palace away. There should be winnable games, shouldn't there? But those winnable games are tough games because of where they are in the table. Obviously, Newcastle before that and City. Look at the table. Look at where these teams are. Fulham, safe, but not easy. Palace, safe, but not easy. West Ham, fighting for their lives, not easy. Burnley, they've gone, but they should play with pride. Um, yeah. What's Newcastle? Where are they? How far away from them to European place? Look at that. There's Newcastle there, right? You've got Liverpool, potentially Brentford as well. I think that's a European place. 4 points behind Brentford and 6 points behind Liverpool. Mental, innit? Mental. 12 games to go. Better stop praying, lads. We better start praying. You know what I mean? We better start praying. Because can't do this. Got to keep calm. Got to keep calm. I'm calm. Both of the players are calm. And even if I wasn't calm, I'm not the one that's playing. I'm not the one that's playing. We've got to be calm. Got to be calm. We're in all competitions. We're fighting for every trophy available. We've got to take this game by game. We in February. Do you know what I mean? The season ends in May or May / beginning of June, depending on if we get to the final of the Champions League. So yeah, it's one of those things. We've got to be calm in this sort of situation. We can't be We can't be emotional now. We can't do it. Can't do it. We can't do it, guys. Can't do it. Oh, look at that. My laptop's going. Wow. Oh. But yeah, City are not going away anytime soon. You know what I mean? Kept coming out with, oh, I'm scared that we're not going to catch up to Arsenal. No, he knows he's going to catch us up. It's just whether we continue what we're doing. I'm saying it's if we continue. We'll have a look at Arteta's comments, shall we? While we're here. We'll have a look at his comments after the game as well, by the way. Because I've seen it earlier and just one of them in it. Just think to yourself, wow. Disappointing. Let me get it up. Yeah, speaking about Eze, so we'll watch. So we'll have a look at this. Yeah, we'll have a look at this. Why not? Because it's to do with Eze. This one. It's to do with Eze. So we'll have a look at this one. Arteta, it's not easy when you move to a new club. Not even giving them the chance, mate. Being honest with you. Arteta spoke about why he he had to decide to make a half-time substitution against Brentford. Arsenal's still at the top. Sorry, still at the top of the Premier League despite drawing 1-1 against the Bees at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Once more, the offensive unit has come under scrutiny for a lack of uh, effectiveness and invention in the final third, and a key figure in the discourse of Summit signing Eberiche Eze. Listen, the guy's struggling, but what do you expect? The guy's barely even played, and you know he just doesn't suit us at the minute. He doesn't suit us. We need to give him a little bit more freedom than what he's been given. The talismanic 10 switch from Palace to his boyhood team for a fee of 68 million in August, and he hoped to fulfill destiny after leaving Ireland as a 13-year-old. A hat trick against Tottenham in November nailed his name into the Auckland of the football club, but the transfer has remained underwhelming for most part. Dear. Here we go, talking about Odegaard. You know what? You know what? Before we continue, guys, let me just full screen. Yeah. Listen, you know, with Odegaard, guys, coming off the bench, a bit of a howler, what I was saying about him. I think I remember most of it, and I think I praised him a bit too much in the match reaction. So I'm just going to say this now. If he carries on doing this, yeah, needs to get the fuck out before the end of the season. Needs to isolate this guy, because at the minute, this guy's coming on and he's taking the piss out of us all. He's taking the piss. This guy's bothered about his national team and he's bothered about this football club. I'm convinced of it. I'm genuinely convinced of it. I've had enough of this guy. I've had enough of this guy, Martin Odegaard. I've had enough. He's coming on. Yeah. Prancing about. Left. Do I release it? What you doing? Just release the ball, pal. Just release the ball. Stop doing this. Wait, what's that? Get the ball, pass it. Don't just go, get the ball. Skip. Hop, skip. Oh, backwards. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And this is why it's really frustrating me as well. Because I actually know the number 10 role. I played the number 10 role. I play over positions, but I do mainly like to play in the 10. You know, you get in positions, you know, you get more free roll, you get more feel of the ball. You feel like you're having a difference in the team, in the attacking areas. You know, you can be a bit more selfish at times, be unselfish in right moments, key passes, you know, all of that. But this guy right here, this guy is a simple plain Jane. That's what he is. There's no spice to him. You know, he's the type of guy that will go into Nando's and order a plain chicken. Do you know how mad that is? This guy is simple. Simple Simon. That's what he is, Martin Odegaard. Simple Simon. And, you know, when Eze's trying to play, you can see what he's trying to do, but the confidence isn't there. Because you know if he fucks up, the fan base is going to be on him. You know, the rival fans are going to be laughing at him. You know, making a big deal out of it. And Mikel Arteta, just because he never wanted the guy, he'll bench him like he's been doing. Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't want Gyökeres. but he has to play Gyökeres because he's the guy. He's the only guy that's basically scoring the goals for us. Let's just be real with it. This guy's the only man that knows how to score. Kai Havertz, what a shame he's injured. Um, but again, it's Arteta's fault. And let's not pretend that, this guy is going to absolutely transform us to a point where, you know, we are generally, because we know that him playing as a 10, do we rate him long term? Him up front, we know our thoughts about him. You're not clinical long term. So, Havertz, what he's been doing, been looking good, starting there and then, coming off the bench there and then. That's what I think he should have. Um, a place in our squad. But Arteta has absolutely killed this guy. He's ran him to the ground. He's ran him to the ground and he's injury prone. Where's Ben White? One of the best right backs in the league, probably the best right back in the league at the time before Timber came in. You're running him to the ground. And look what you're doing with Timber. His performance have dropped slightly. Yeah. It has dropped quite slightly. And at the minute, it's looking a bit dramatic. It could be dramatic if this carries on. Just saying, Declan Rice, your next pal. Your next mate. Can't keep playing this guy as well. But he's gonna have to. Because do you really gonna trust Norgard and Zubimendi as our starting midfield? Majority like some of the games. Are you even gonna trust it in the FA Cup? Who's gonna play in the midfield? He can't play Declan Rice. If he plays Declan Rice, this guy's a fucking idiot. This guy's a prick. If he does that. Absolute disgrace if Declan Rice starts that game. Absolute disgrace. Bukayo Saka and Odegaard, fair enough. You've been injured for quite a while. And guess what? We look better when you were not there. I'm just saying, a Madueke is nothing special, but there is some form of difference. Is it a lot different? Is it beneficial in that much? Is it a huge difference? Maybe not. But I like to see change. I like to see something different. When you see the same bullshit, yeah, it's just you just become numb to it, and you just become, you know what? If this is what I'm going to see every single game, then what's the point? With Madueke, we all getting to that little point, but we should have spent better. You know what I mean? It's not his fault. He's just not that sort of player. He's going to get us loads of goals and assists. That guy, all he wants to do is get the ball and just take his man more than once. He gets past him, wants to do it again. So gets past him, get to that final third, get the ball in, or get the shot off. You know what I mean? Diddy dallying on the ball, and it's a shame really because he's getting past players, the ability to get past players with ease. If he had any sort of like at that time when he scored in the Champions League, that goal he scored, what a finish! You know what I'm talking about? I think it was against Club Brugge. Um, yeah, what a finish that from Madueke. If he did that more often, yeah, right, probably one of the best wingers in the world. 'Cause the way you can get past a player is just at times it just makes defenders look silly without even trying. But his end product is just whack. Can't shoot, can't cross. Obviously, he's good at dribbling, but in that Brentford game, let's be honest, we're really that good at dribbling. He kept on falling over the tripping over the ball, but still keeping the ball somehow, which that took skill itself. But yeah, not really. Oh, sorry, bro. Fucking hell. Been chatting for ages. What's your thoughts on Eze? My thoughts on Eze is that this player is a good player, and We're not using him correctly. And I feel like we are painting him a picture that it shouldn't be painted on him. Like taking him off, yeah, you take him off, but what was the difference taking him off, but then Odegaard coming on? I mean, in my match reaction, I was kind of kind to him, but the more I think about it, the more he came on, the more pissed off I am saying about Odegaard, saying he had a good cameo. It wasn't a good cameo at all. He was shit. Pointless substitution. Build on Eze or you don't play him. Because at the minute, I don't know what it is. I agree. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is as well, is that I feel like we're kind of scapegoating him. Gyökeres with a scapegoat, but he's showing up, scoring goals. What can you say now? Not a lot, can you? And with Eze, because he's not being the man that he was at Palace, oh, he's shit. He's shit. Don't play him. He's shit. What's Odegaard doing? What's Odegaard doing? But he's had so many injuries. I don't give a fuck, mate. You were playing shit before you were getting the injuries. You only had one good season at the club, and that was the start of the season when we were challenging. After when we're doing that, and this was three, nearly 4 seasons ago now, a long time, and the guy's not produced to that level. And also as well, he's not a captain. He should not be representing Arsenal. We conceded due to Odegaard. Yeah, we fucking did. 100%. Weak. Absolute snowflake at the back post. Fuming with that guy. And then he has the audacity to roll around like a little bitch. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And don't get me wrong, the other players in that scenario, why is that guy getting the flick on before the guy actually scores? That can't get over that. The flick on, and then it's just comedy of errors leading to that goal, and that were coming because we were getting battered. We were getting battered, and we should have went 2-0 up as well. Declan Rice, why aren't you shooting? You got a shot on you. What's happened to them free kicks that you had at Real Madrid? So you're telling me you can't shoot from 12 yards out, banging the net? Is that what you're telling me? You have to pass to Gyökeres. Oh, got to pass to Gyökeres. No, just go for the shot. Be selfish in that moment. Take the responsibility. That's the problem in that game. Not a single player in that game took any accountability or responsibility at all. No game match winners. No match winners that night. And that's why we were lucky to come away with a point. And guess what? That could cost us if we play like that. So you're telling me towards the end of the season, right? We're basically going to resort to that. No one's going to step up to the plate. No one is going to take it on themselves, take the opportunity to score. Listen, enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride, mate. So I know I'm fucking am. Madueke got a yellow card for the exact same foul that happened to him in the box, but ref didn't give a penalty, which, fair enough, it wasn't a bad challenge. But Madueke got a card for the exact same contact. I think I know what you're on about. I think I said it in my watch along. Or I might be thinking about, no, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of Gyökeres, you know. I'm thinking of Gyökeres. Gyökeres, can't remember what part of the game, he sort of went like that or went like that behind the player's body. And the player went down. Fair enough, it was basically near the halfway line, quite far away from both penalty box. But it was a soft foul. The Madueke, I think it was him, that had a similar contact, or if not, bit more of a shove. But you've actually seen those get given. You've actually seen those get given. Why are you shoving the player in the box? So I don't know. But I'm not gonna complain at that. You know what I mean? We were shit. Like that Thiago, that Igor Thiago could have had a hat trick. Should have scored at least. Brentford should have won the game. If he had his shooting boots on, Brentford win the game. Imagine Tony was still at the club. Imagine Ivan Tony is still at Brentford. He would have had a field day. He would have had a field day against us because we were shit. Though at times we did recover, but it was last second recoveries. Gabriel, last second recovery. Mosquera, last second recovery. And to be fair to him, he's not played a lot. He's been injured. And had to come into a game like that. You know, hats off to him. Hats off to him. But don't get me wrong. There were parts of the game I don't know what the fuck he were doing. But Gabriel, veteran, senior, you've been at the club for a long time. You know, you're in your prime, and you kind of performed like that. You're not getting away with that. Sorry. Even though I'm not like trying to discredit you or anything, because you are our best centre back. But that first 10, 15 minutes, you were a liability. You were shocking. Really, really shocking. At one point, I had to stop because I thought I was going to lose it. First 10 minutes, Gabriel. Come on. We're still 4 points clear. City ain't winning all their games. We just need to be better. 100%. But that's the problem, innit? That is the problem. We can build, but the problem is, if we come up against a team like that, I feel like 8 to 10, 8 to 10, 8 to 10, 8 out of 10 times. Sorry, I can't speak. 8 out of 10 times, I feel like we're dropping points. Like, look at the Sunderland away. We was actually winning the game, and then we conceded at the last minute. Consider the last minute. Chelsea, the 1-1 against 10 men Chelsea. And they scored first as well. Fucking hell. Liverpool 0-0. Parking the bus. The entirety of the second half. Disgraceful. Nottingham Forest. Did we even try? Away. Just saying, like, that's a joke. Another one. City, the 1-1, nothing you can do. It's a big game. We shouldn't have conceded that to Haaland. I'm not really going to say that cost us. Obviously, joined to Brentford. You know, like you said, we got lucky with a draw. We did get lucky with a draw, 100%. 100%. They should have got 3 points. That should be another loss. We should be on 4 losses, not 6 draws. Battered us. Absolutely battered us. And we could have won the game. You know what I mean? We could have been 2-0 up. So if we did concede that, it is what it is. Martinelli should have scored. Why is he taking the touch? Why is he taking the touch? That's what I'm saying. When it matters, don't take that responsibility. They don't take that leadership, that grit, that I'm the player that's gonna get us over the line type of attitude. The only player I've seen that's done it is Declan Rice. He's literally doing everything. He's defending, he's creating, he's trying to score. He's doing Zubimendi's job. Don't get me started with this guy. I'm coming to a point now where I'm ready to like just cash in on this guy. I'm ready to cash in on him. Get someone better in. Get Tonali in. Get Tonali in this team because we can't. I'm not ready for another season with this guy. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Like, I feel like I'm literally gonna have an heart attack when this guy is on the ball because he's just not press proven. He gets the ball, and when there's a player, let's say he's this is Zubimendi, yeah. Let's say this is Bruno. Bruno's about here. That's quite a bit of distance, isn't it? Quite a bit of distance. So this is Zubimendi. This is Bruno. Roughly this distance, he's panicking. He's panicking on the ball. He's like, shit, got to get rid of it. It's nowhere near him. Rodri, Busquets, other players like that, even Casemiro on the ball. Because not a lot of people give credit to Casemiro on the ball. I don't know why I'm doing this. But yeah, players with that ilk, when they're on the ball, they can have 2, 3 players coming at them. They're just like, yeah, it's all right, lads. Pass it in the middle. It's all right, lads. I win a free kick. Get my team up the pitch. For this guy, it's no, I've got to get rid of it. It's like, fuck off. Have some fucking composure. Zubby zubby do. Yeah, zubby zubby don't, mate. Well, at the minute, zubby zubby fuck off. Listen, there's parts of games with like Zubabende. He can strike a ball. You know what I'm saying? He can strike a ball. But other than that, defensively, at times, average. On the ball, not rating you, mate. Sorry, I'm not rating you on the ball. I'm not rating you. I'm not rating you. Like, listen, I play in the midfield. I'm not saying I'm like absolutely world class at passing, but there are times you just another plain Jane like Odegaard. Like there's nothing to you, mate. Like you could go to Nando's, you're ordering some dry ass chicken. It's just mental. And this is what I think with Zubimendi, very plain, just simple. Like there's like I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some passes where I think like for Jokeres, he does give some good balls into him. Other times though, when the goings get tough, the guy resorts to passing it sideways. Don't drive with the ball, so he's not on Declan Rice's level. When Declan Rice and there's no pass on, excuse me, when there's no pass on, um, he drives with the ball. This guy doesn't. He either panics or sideways, backwards. So yeah, we've got a few players letting us down. You know what I mean? A few players out of form. We know they're better than this. But this season, they're just horrendous. Like Bukayo Saka, we haven't even got to Bukayo Saka yet. Like, I know Madueke is not setting house on fire in terms of he's just clear. But the thing what I've seen, the thing what I've sort of kind of like rated is like it's just different. You know, he takes a player on. If he had his end product, like I said, he'd be one of the best wingers in the world. Would be. If he had like Robben's finishing and who had really good end product. Um Someone with good crossing. So like he had like I don't know. Um he had like Trent's crossing. No, he's not a winger, but if he had Trent's crossing, Robben shooting, what a player he would be. And plus his dribbling that he's already doing currently. Like this guy would be unstoppable. But we're seeing it, it's development in it. But at the same time, how many times are you gonna say, oh, he's developing? The guy's what, 24, 25? He's not very young. He's not like 21. So it's one of those things, isn't it? One of those things. But Bukayo Saka coming off the bench, I mean. No point in you even coming on, being honest with you. I'm being brutally honest with you. He didn't even bother to run yesterday. He didn't even bother running on the pitch. Do you know how much I can't forgive you for that. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Are we overrating you? Are we overrating you, or has Arteta killed him? That's what I want to know. Because even if Arteta's killed him, there'll be some parts of his games that he has to change to still be sort of like irrelevant or still have some up and in the game. But I don't know. But that was just not good from you yesterday. You're coming off the bench. You can't be arsed running. Can't be arsed running. But if you're not going to do it, then don't come on the pitch. Don't even come on the pitch. If you're not going to run, which is the bare minimum at my club, that's the bare minimum, by the way, before you lot say anything. Bare minimum. You can't be arsed running, pal, because you're scared of getting injured or you want to play for the World Cup. Fuck the World Cup for a minute, guys. I know we all, British, we all want to win the World Cup, but I don't give a shit about the World Cup right now. I think I care when I've got a league to win, got Champions League to try and get into the final, got a cup final as well. Then we've got to still progress in the FA Cup. Do you really think I'm bothered about what team we're going to be going in June or whenever we play the World Cup? I couldn't care less. Couldn't care less. Couldn't care less. Because we're not going to win it anyway. So why am I going to care? Why am I going to care? If we do, we do. Do you know what I mean? Happy days, innit? But let's be honest, lads. We ain't winning no World Cup. We ain't not winning World Cup. What? Foden in the team? Foden in the team? Just saying. Bellingham in the team? Just saying. Harry Kane. Harry Kane. I'm Harry Kane in the team. Good luck, lads. Good luck. Yeah, we'll come up against Mbappe's, Usman Dembele's, Elise's, yeah, Shirky. Yeah. We have, you know what I'm saying? They've got some techie players, Rafinha, Marbola, yeah, Vinicius, he can turn up, Martinelli. Um, who else? I don't know if Neymar don't play for Brazil still, does he? I don't know, but they've got some good players anyway. And Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Don't know what happened there. But yeah, like I said, could really care less if he's bothered about the World Cup. Oh, he's got to play his biggest moment in his career. Then currently trying to win the league, trying to win, compete in other trophies. Then don't even bother trying to, play the rest of this. Just because he's our star boy, if he's not our star boy this season, this guy's struggling. You know what I mean? Struggling. Nowhere near his best. What is he on average? Like one goal every 10 games? Something daft like that. It's not good enough. Not good enough. Tell you what, StreamYard is absolutely crap, innit? Absolutely crap. What is going on? Um, something I'm going to talk about, weren't there? Yes. Let's continue with Arteta's talk. Share screen. So, what was that? There we go. Zia, weren't we? He was part of the starting 11 on Thursday evening and again failed to make his mark. Coming off for club captain Martin Odegaard. Whoa! For the beginning of the second half, questions continued about whether Eze has the freedom to fully express himself on the field. Well, the answer is no. He clearly doesn't. And the manager made it clear that defensive demands contribute to the decisions to pull him off out the game. Whatever. It's waffling. I'm sorry, guys, it's waffling. Because you know why? You know why? This part here, right? This part right here that I've highlighted, yeah. It's basically saying, right, it's because we were getting ran through in the midfield because we were. That was a shocking midfield performance, yeah. Because Eze is not doing any defensive work. Yeah. And Zubamende wasn't as well. Neither was Declan Rice at times, but he did eventually. Just saying. So he thought, yeah, I've got to take him off. Got to take him off. The whole team were playing shit. The whole team were crap. Yeah, you are. You could be right in that sort of aspect. Yeah, he's not doing the order. He's not running about, but he knows how to convert his energy. Where Odegaard thinks, "Oh, look at me! I'm doing something. I'm running about. I'm your captain. Giving it some of this, some of that. Where's that gone? Where's that gone? We still see this though, don't we? Still see that bullshit. Up, skip, and a jump. If it doesn't roll to a goal, stop doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? If it does not result to a goal, stop doing that bollocks. But anyway, yeah, he's waffling. Simple as that. It's waffling. There's some aspects of the truth, but at the same time, you are waffling. Sorry, mate. With the way, especially they were pressing, we need another kind of profile to generate more problems for them around those areas. Martin Odegaard came on the pitch really well, and the team had another gear. What are you on about? What are you on about? You just blowing smoke. You just blowing smoke up our asses now. You really are. What for 10 minutes? Oh, he's come on. He's put a ball through. Ridiculous. went to another gear. Fucking hell. And more threat to arrive into the areas. Don't get me wrong, the first 10 minutes, I might have had a little shot, putting balls through. But then what happens to the rest of the 45 minutes cameo? So you're telling me the first 10 minutes you thought, yeah, this is what an old God we know. Fucking bollocks. Absolute bollocks. He's basically not one off the first 10 minutes. Oh, this is why this guy needs to play. He turned up for 10 minutes. Like, relax. Eberechi had moments. It's not easy when you move to a new club. It's always like this. And when you play against a team that is like this, and the ball is a lot of time not on the floor, I hear what you're saying, and you have to be consistently breaking the play and do that, especially for attacking and creative players. It's difficult. Listen, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but you don't rate him anyway. Just come out and say it. Just come out and say it. Is that it? Yeah, it is. We'll read some more about Arteta in a minute, but just come out and say it. Just come out and say it. You don't fancy the geezer. Don't fancy him in terms of playing him. Say it. I know you didn't want him at the club. Same with Jokeres, Eze, maybe even Madueke, I think. I don't even know. Um, but you've been given players. Do you know what I mean? You've been given players and you're not delivering, man. But the players don't help themselves. Like, they need to take accountability and they're not. And it's just a bit of a shit show. Do you know what I mean? It is just a bit of a shit show. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Got to move on from it. I'm saying we've got to move on. Because if we don't, it'll be a sticky one. It's gonna be a sticky one. Yeah, let's read more about Arteta, shall we? I need to know what he said after the game. Oh look. Yeah, there we go. There we go, boys. Let's read this. Uh, oh, that's someone's post. Don't need to read that. Yeah, there we go. This is what I was trying to look at earlier. So this is the Daily Sun. Um, all right. Get away. Thank you. Right. Arteta's terrible decision as Arsenal drop points in Premier League title race. Arsenal almost had one hand of the Premier League trophy at the weekend when they looked to go 9 points clear, but they now feel like City are breathing down their necks. Yep, yep, definitely. Arteta's side have dropped points. What you need to know. I need to. No, I don't want to read that. I don't want to read that. No, 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 no. I don't want to read that. Let me stop sharing for a minute. I don't want to read that. It's a lot of bollocks. I want to read that. Oh, he's done a press conference. Pre-Wigan. What was this? 13th. So that was today. Okay. Right. We're having a look at this now. We're having a look at this. Present. Right. Mikel looked ahead to the clash against the Latics, what the FA Cup means to him, and much more. Read all his comments below now. Yeah, well done. On players making an impact. It's an opportunity for the team, again, with other competition and the history that we have related to that competition. It's amazing. We will play at home again. I'm really excited to recover and go again. He's ready, lads. He's ready. Cough. On preparing for the other competitions, every 3 days we are getting so used to playing different competitions, home or away, and we know what that competition means to the club, to ourselves, and go step by step. Lovely. That's what we want to hear. Cheers, Mikel. On I can't speak on why we haven't gone past fourth round since 2020. Very good question. Why have we not got past fourth round, Mikel, since we won it? Let's have a read. We haven't been good enough on that day. And when you come to a competition, you have to be excellent on the day. And the rest, the shirt that you wear or the badge that you wear is irrelevant. So we are going to have to prove that against Wigan again on Sunday. Decent answer. On a change of competition being a good thing. And he said, we are doing that every week. Every 3 days, we are playing different competitions. So we are so used to it. So we will reflect on the game versus Brentford. Take the positive and take the positives, the learnings for sure that we have to improve and go on Sunday again with the energy and the batteries fully charged to go and win the game. Nice. I'm making changes for the game. Yes, that's what we have been doing. Try to make sure that everybody is a big part of what we are doing in different competitions. And Sunday will be the same. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Okay, so basically, it's saying is that he's going to take this competition very seriously, which he should. Which he should. Good thing. Got the squad, haven't we? Got the squad, guys. Just got to take every competition seriously. So that's number one. Number two, a guy that's come up with the we haven't got at the what you call it, fourth round since 2020, basically when we won it. It's a, excuse me, it's a very, very good point as well. Because we should be competing, we should be in the quarters. I think it's the quarters, isn't it? Is it fourth round? Is it fourth or fifth round? I can't remember, but it's basically 2 rounds, and then we're out every time. Where other teams get to quarters, semis, finals, semi-final, final. So yeah, it's we need to do better in this competition for sure. Maybe we'll go on to win it. Who knows? But we're on the cup final already. We've still got a squad, and you know Yeah, we just need to win this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We need to win. Simple as that. So I'm glad Arteta is taking it seriously. He's taken a lot of games seriously, which is good. You know what I mean? Because in the past few, this is what we've been building up for since he's come at the club since 2019, end of 2019. So this is what we've been building, guys. Competing for all fronts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's talk about United. Let's talk about them. Wow. United been on a run, man. You know what I'm saying? Beating Manchester City. Then beating us. Then beating Fulham. And who else did they beat? Gonna have to have a look, aren't we? I can't even remember. They beat someone else before they played West Ham and then they, dropped points. But still, points a point in it. Points a point. But the only problem is they didn't get that 5 games win streak that they prayed for because of that guy. Big up to that guy as well. United Strand, I think he's called. And Chelsea are winning 3-0, guys. Wow. 58 minutes of the game. They've just scored as well. Neto and Atto scored. Who else scored? Esteval. Wow. That were easy, weren't it, lads? That were easy. Bloody hell. Yeah, let's go back. Let's go to Man United. 4th in the league so far. There, right. Let's present fixtures. Tottenham, of course. Yeah, so they played City, beat City, beat us, beat Fulham, then beat Tottenham. And then they had the final 5th game, West Ham. And they couldn't do it. They should have lost, to be fair. But listen, they took a point last season. I think they do lose. Or not win majority of these games that they won. So credit to Carrick. He's still unbeaten. Yeah, this is look. Results before Amarin. I mean results with Amarin all the way to City. That the FA Cup. They only got the league to think about. And this is their next 5 games, if you're wondering, people. So they've got Everton 23rd of February. Palace, not easy game. Newcastle, not easy game. Villa. And Bournemouth. So these are the next 5 games, guys, for Manchester United. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? You know what I'm saying, how crazy is that? Everton away, Palace home, Newcastle away, Aston Villa home, Bournemouth away, and if they fail to do that by the time they get to Bournemouth, then they haven't won 5 games in a row. And the guy, so basically, the last 5 games is this: Newcastle, Villa, Bournemouth, Leeds, Chelsea. That is quite tough. 5 wins in a row at that point. I don't know, I feel like they'll beat Everton, beat Palace. Drop points to Newcastle. I think they'll drop points to Villa as well. Beat Bournemouth, beat Leeds, beat Chelsea. I don't think they're going to lose a game. The next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, no, that's not the last game. What am I on about? That's 18th of April. Sorry, guys. Obviously, there's Brentford, Sunderland. Not yeah, Sunderland. Well, Liverpool. Sorry, Sunderland. That's not easy. Forest, Brent, and Brighton. So that's their last 5 games here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's their last 5 games here. So if they don't win by the time they get to here, their next 5 games. That's a very tough 5 games. That. All right, wow. Liverpool picking up some form. Brentford. Forest to fight for their lives. Brighton away. Probably will get the job done there. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. It's not easy. Wow. Nearly done an hour and a half. Bloody hell, guys. I think we're going to call it there, I feel like we've got a lot that we should be getting a lot out of. But yeah, I just want to say thanks for watching or I was watching. Bless up you guys that's been locked in. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, if you're watching this back or watching it currently, um, smash the like button up. Be much appreciated. Helps me grow. Helps get the algorithm out for my stream videos for people to watch. Share the content. That also helps as well. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow. I think we'll do a bit of FC 26 tomorrow. Do you know what I'm saying? What do you think about that, guys? I think we should do that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Best up to you guys every single time. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, people. Love.